Hey guys, I'm excited because this coming week from July 13th through July 19th starts San Leandro Restaurant Week. And everything from San Leandro staples to hidden gems within the city will be participating this year in the annual Restaurant Week. And today, I wanted to highlight one of the best, if not the best, American Italian restaurants here in San Leandro, and it's Paradiso. So join me and come check out the offerings here at one of the best Italian American restaurants in San Leandro. So if you guys are wondering where Paradiso is located, it's right here on Bancroft and Oak Street here in San Leandro. So just based on looking through the windows, it looks like it's already crowded. It's around 12:30. So come with me inside and let's check it out. Hi guys, how are you? Good, good. Inside the dining area at Paradiso, it has a very large dining area with many tables, both high tables as well as regular tables for dining of groups of all different sizes. They also have a beautiful bar area where people can enjoy their drinks, their food, and also a pizza oven where all the handcrafted pizzas are made. And because it's such a thin crust, the pizzas are made extremely quick in the oven. Not shown is another private dining room for private events, but they also have this second dining room with a bar area that displays all their different types of wines that are available here at Paradiso. All right, guys, so I want to give you guys just a glimpse of all the menus that are available here at Paradiso. And this particular menu, the one you see right in front of me, is going to be the one that's going to be for Restaurant Week. And it has all the heavy hitters of the most popular items here at Paradiso. So the prefix menu will be $45, and it, of course, will start with your choice of either organic mixed greens, Caesar salad, or oven-baked polenta fries. The second course, you have your choice of rigatoni bolognese, the local caught sole, the namesake chicken paradiso, as well as the eggplant parmesan. Then, to finish off the meal, you can choose one of these three desserts, which includes tiramisu, molten chocolate cake, and apple crisp. And there, of course, are other menus. This is the one for Restaurant Week, but there's also a huge wine list. As you saw, there's a ton of different wines here at Paradiso. So if you're into wine, they have a lot that you can pair your meal with. They also have a bunch of different cocktails to choose from if you enjoy a good cocktail with your meal. And right here is all the different desserts they have. They're famous for their bananas Foster bread pudding, as well as many different Italian desserts. Everything is made fresh, homemade, in-house. And here's the regular menu, brunch menu. That is on the weekends. Here you can see the starters, all the different types of salad, the clam chowder. The seafood Louis is very popular. All the pizzas, pastas, brunch specials like the omelet, the prime rib, as well as all the Paradiso classics like the egg parm, as we mentioned. That's going to be available for Restaurant Week, as well as the burger and other items. They also have specials of the day for summertime, and this is a seasonal menu that's just one page. And here you can see all the different items like the wood oven roasted mussels, and the other items like the handmade summer pasta, as well as the Wagyu sliders. So quite a few menus to choose from. Everything is made in-house. The pasta, the breads, as you see here, that just came out. The focaccia is freshly made, as well as the olive bread. And as well as the Wagyu is from Snakehead Farms. and everything is local. And I can't wait to try the food here at Paradiso. So I just put in my order for the food here at Paradiso, so I'm looking forward to trying all the variety of foods that are available here. But just to give you guys a little history about Paradiso here in San Leandro. So this restaurant originally opened in 1996, so it's been around for 29 years. And the reason why it's been so successful throughout all that time is because of the quality of food and the consistency, and they take a lot of pride in making quality food for just local customers here in San Leandro. And I had the opportunity to meet the owner, Eric, who's a very nice guy, someone who has spent a lot of time in the restaurant industry and knows a lot about Italian food. He said he's been doing it since the age of 14, working inside Italian restaurants. So he has a lot of experience in the restaurant business. So right here, before my food comes, they give a starter, which starts with olive bread as well as homemade focaccia. Of course, for myself, for me, olive bread is one of my favorite fresh breads to eat. So let me go ahead, actually, but I'm gonna start with the focaccia bread here. And I'm gonna give it a little baptism into the olive oil. So here's a close-up of the focaccia. So first bite here of the fresh homemade bread at Paradiso. So that homemade focaccia was very good tasting along with the olive oil. Let me go ahead now and try this olive bread right here. I'm gonna break bread and see how it is. So first bite of the olive bread here. So this is the one I like even more. Just a very delicious, fresh made olive bread. Can't beat it. And actually, I spent some time in Italy, in the southern region, and I remember when I went out there, I went on an olive oil tour, or an olive tour, and I was able to see all the olive trees and how they made olive oil. And eating fresh olive oil along with bread is just a wonderful combination. And they would give us little pieces of bread and try all the different flavors of olive oil that were available. And I came to appreciate true cold pressed olive oil and what that meant. So they use a very good, high quality olive oil here, as well as a very delicious olive oil bread. All right, guys, so I want to give you guys a close-up of all the food that I ordered. So here is the seafood fettuccine, which is a regular menu item. It's here for brunch, dinner, at any time during the day they're going to have it. It has scallops in it. It has shrimp. It also has a ton of crab, Dungeness crab on top, as you see here. So it's loaded with seafood and is a very popular item at all times. This is a brunch item, which is the ribeye along with a couple of eggs, which is only available on weekends for brunch. And I asked for it to be cooked at medium. Here is a regular item that's always available here at Paradiso, which is the pepperoni and mushroom pizza. And it looks awesome. And as you can see here, they use a very thin crust, so you won't get too full eating that pizza. And here, these three items you see here are part of the prefix menu for Restaurant Week, which I wanted to highlight. So this is the rigatoni bolognese, which has the Wagyu beef inside the homemade sauce, as well as homemade pasta here. And as you can see, they melted cheese on top, so this looks absolutely amazing. Here's the Caesar salad, which it looks like they put sardines on the top. So it even has a little meat to go along with your Caesar salad. And last but not least, for dessert, for this prefix menu, you have three choices, which include molten lava cake, the apple crisp, or the tiramisu. But for myself, I decided to have the tiramisu here at Paradiso. So awesome looking food here. So can't wait to try it. All right, guys, to start, I thought I'd start with the Restaurant Week menu because for many that watch this video, you maybe be trying Paradiso for the first time and will want to try the variety that's available for Restaurant Week. So I got the Caesar salad. You also have a choice of the mixed greens as well as polenta fries. I was told that this is one of the most popular salads, so I chose the Caesar salad. It was a tough decision for the main course about what to order. I was debating whether I would order the rigatoni with the Wagyu sauce, ragu, or I also wanted to try the eggplant parm, which I will probably be trying the next time I come to visit. Because if anybody knows the process of having eggplant or preparing eggplant, it's quite a process. I've tried to make it at home in the past, and for eggplant parm, just to start, you have to salt the eggplant to get the moisture out and to even take away some of the possible bitterness from the eggplant. And of course, you know, frying it and breading it and putting the mozzarella on top. It's just a huge process that I heard they've mastered here at Paradiso. So it's a menu item that I definitely want to try next time I come. But today I'll be showing you and highlighting the rigatoni here. I also got the tiramisu, which of course is a very popular Italian dessert and probably one of my favorite. And of course that has lady fingers as well as like coffee and different ingredients that make it a delicious treat at the end. So to start with the salad, right? So let me go ahead and take the first bite of the Caesar salad here at Paradiso. And I'm gonna start and grab a piece of that fish so I can get like a taste of everything with that first bite. First bite. What a flavorful Caesar salad this is. They put a lot of dressing on, so you really taste the flavorful dressing. You taste the cheese that's involved as well as the pieces of fish. Make for a very delicious, savory, tasty salad. This is the best salad I've had in a very long time. Very, very good salad. If you come here for Restaurant Week and you order the prefix menu, get the Caesar salad. I think this is, if I was to rate it, this is a 9.4. One of the best salads I've probably ever had. Very good. This Caesar salad was a great start to this meal. Really got my appetite going for the rest of the food, and has me really excited about trying the other dishes. So, you know, let me go ahead and go on and move on to the next dish, which is the rigatoni, which is also part of the prefix menu for Restaurant Week. So here you can get a close-up of what it looks like as I showed you earlier. And let me go ahead and take the first bite. They already added the cheese. They do offer you to put more cheese on, but I think the amount they put on is perfectly fine. You can see the ragu is nice and creamy here. So first bite of the rigatoni. So the sauce is nice and creamy, nice and meaty in flavor, savory. You can taste the cheese on the top, and the pasta, the homemade pasta is cooked perfectly al dente, so it has a little bite to it, which is the perfect texture for the rigatoni and the sauce. Wow. Not to compare, but about a week ago I went to Italy in Las Vegas, and I had that big bowl of pasta there. And I gotta say, this pasta here in San Leandro blows away that pasta at Italy. So if you come to Restaurant Week here at Paradiso, this is an excellent item. I would give this even better than the salad. This is a 9.5. Very good rigatoni. The sauce is just top notch. Great item. And I failed to mention, they give quite a large portion. So this is a ton of pasta. If you're a big eater, this is a nice portion of pasta and they don't skimp on the meat in the sauce. With every bite, you taste a lot of meat within the ragu. So to finish off the Restaurant Week items, after the Caesar salad, the rigatoni, both were excellent, and I actually put a dent in both of those. So I'm already starting to feel a little full from just the first two courses. But here's the last course, which of course is the tiramisu. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite of this. And let me show you guys right here. It's super soft. Like you don't even barely have to push into it for it to break off. So first bite of the tiramisu. Wow, this dessert is amazing. You know, as I mentioned earlier, this is also a homemade item that they make in-house. You can tell the ingredients are so fresh. The cream on top is just so light, and the hint of sweet. What I like about tiramisu is that it's usually an item that's not like overpoweringly sweet, but just mild sweet, which is delicious. It would even be better with coffee. I don't have a cup of coffee right now, but this is like the perfect companion for a cup of coffee. So good. Perfect 10 for the tiramisu. If you come here for Restaurant Week, get the tiramisu. It's super good. So after just those three items for Restaurant Week, I gotta say, if you guys come here, you won't be disappointed. Each item was absolutely amazing and very much worth visiting next week for, starting July 13th. But let me go ahead and go on to one of the classic dishes here at Paradiso, which is the seafood fettuccine. And as I showed you guys in the close-up, it has a ton of prawns as well as shrimp. It has scallops and even a big amount of Dungeness crab right on top. So to start, let me grab one of these scallops, because this is like one of my favorite seafoods of all time. So let me take a bite of the scallop in this seafood fettuccine. You know, this seafood is absolutely delicious. They cook it perfectly. That was a super buttery scallop that I just ate. And it's all doused in this cream sauce, as you see here. It's like a cream white sauce along with some cheese. So let me go ahead and grab some of this pasta and mix it into this cream sauce. And here's a piece of Dungeness crab. So here's a bite of the Dungeness crab along with the homemade fettuccine here. The fettuccine is al dente, and the sauce is very tasty. It's very creamy and savory and flavorful, along with the seafood, the crab, and the shrimp. So let me grab a couple pieces of these shrimp and show you the shrimp here. So when deciding what to order, I knew I wanted a seafood dish, and they have many seafood options available. They have mussels and pasta. They also have a cioppino here, which of course cioppino is one of my favorite local San Francisco items. But I ended up choosing this particular item, and I'm not disappointed. It has a very generous amount of seafood in it. And being that I already just ate some rigatoni, some Caesar salad, and some tiramisu, I'm probably going to have to take some of this home. But here's another scallop, and the scallops are huge, if you can tell. Seafood pasta, 9.5. Very good, creamy seafood pasta here at Paradiso. So the next item I thought I'd try after the seafood fettuccine is the brunch item, which is the ribeye with eggs. And it also comes with like country potatoes on the side. I asked for it to be cooked medium. This is an item that is only available on the weekends. They also have, I believe, prime rib in the evenings on the weekends as well. But for the dinner menu throughout the week, they have a lot of delicious proteins or meats that are available, which include lamb shank, lamb chops, ribeye, as well as many other meats that are available during the week as well. But this particular item, steak and eggs, is only available on the weekends. So let me go ahead and cut a bite of this ribeye right here, and I'll show you the inside of it. So here we go. First bite of the ribeye here at Paradiso. It's seasoned to perfection. No salt is necessary to add. Cooked very well. It's about 14 ounces in size. And yeah, that's about accurate. It says that it's about 14 ounces. I would say this is about 14 ounces. I asked for sunny side up eggs, so I could put a little bit of these runny eggs on top of my steak, something that I love to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this egg and put it on my steak. So here we go, guys. Steak and eggs. So not only do they have delicious Italian items available, but also classic American meals on the weekends like steak and eggs. So you know, if you're come with a group, and you know, for those that may be a little peckish or not sure what they like to eat, they can choose one of the American classics that they have available here at Paradiso. And you know, it's very good. I would give this a 9.0, flat 9. Very good steak. Looking for a tender piece of steak, very well seasoned, flavorful. This is a great food to order if you come here on the weekends. Excellent. And last but not least is the pizza here at Paradiso. So as I showed you guys in the close-up, it's a very thin crust right here. They put a lot of toppings on the top along with the cheese. Here you can see the undercarriage of it. And you know, I don't just make YouTube videos, but I also am a big fan of other YouTubers that make food videos. And one of my favorite is Dave Portnoy, the Barstools guy who does pizza reviews. So every day or every other day when he comes out with a video, his videos are only last about 2-3 minutes, but they're always simple and to the point. So talking about this pizza, I want to do the same. So here you can see the undercarriage. You can see how thin crust the pizza is. So everybody knows the rules, guys. First bite. You know, the first thing that I noticed about this pizza is the mushrooms. These fresh mushrooms on here, just give off so much flavor, and is really the thing that stands out the most to me. Yeah, the pepperoni is good, and it adds that like savory bite and the meatiness to the pizza, but it's really all about the mushrooms on this pizza. And I love how it's a thin crust, so it's not too heavy. This is an item that I would probably order, and if I was with a group, I would share this like it was of an appetizer, because it's a very good pizza here. I give this pizza 9.7. Very excellent item here at Paradiso, and I highly recommend that you get it, especially if you come in a group. Crust is nice and thin. A very good tasting crust as well. Excellent, 9.7. So you know what? This is going to end my video. I just wanted to highlight some of the food that's available here, but there's just so many more items that I couldn't order, not only because there's not room on this table, but there's not enough room in my belly in order to eat all the food, even though I really would order everything on this menu if I was allowed to. This is a great place for date night, for those that want to take their wife out, their girlfriend, or whoever, and maybe just a couple friends wanting to go out to eat. This is an excellent spot for delicious Italian-American food. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video, for the city of San Leandro for sponsoring the restaurant week, as well as the owner Eric, as well as all the staff here that are so wonderful and hospitable here. They provide great service, great food here in San Leandro. So definitely stop by if you're able to. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I want to thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.